What's up, guys? It's Tasha LaRae, and today I felt like doing a craft project. It's a rainy day here in Georgia, and those are usually the funnest days for me to just take a break and create some things that don't necessarily have anything to do with music. So, with this being summertime, it's also festival season, and we're looking for really, really cute stuff to wear that's comfortable and flowy and stylish and all that stuff. Well, sometimes we might have some t-shirts that we don't want to get rid of, but they're not maybe our favorite, they're our most favorite to wear anymore. So I thought it would be really cool to take this t-shirt. I'm going to take this one. And it's a Racism Sucks shirt that I have, and this one's a small. We're going to take this, we're going to cut it up, make it something cute, and maybe give it a little bit of new life, okay? So what we're going to do with this, all you need to do, if you want to try this with any of your shirts, all you need is a pair of scissors. That's it. You don't need anything else. And what we're going to do, we're going to cut this collar part out. I'm going to cut out along this, so you want to cut along the collar line and cut that collar line part out. We're going to cut the sleeves off of this. And you also want to cut along the line to get the stitching out of there as well. And then we'll do something cool with the bottom. We're going to cut this bottom part off and then cut strips the long way and tie those and see what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this camera around and so you can see what my hands are doing in real time, and we'll give it a shot. This is my first time trying to do this, so bear with me, but we'll do it real time, mistakes and all. I don't care. All right, let's go. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is cut along this bottom part to get this the bottom layer off here. So we'll just cut that and we'll keep this in real time. And you can go ahead and cut both pieces at the same time. It doesn't have to be 100% even. Just cut that and that part you're done with. Now, depending on how short you want this to be, like if our design is here, if maybe you want it to kind of cut right about there, then you can trim some more of this off. Or if you want to have really, really long strips, we can do that. I think it would be cool to try this with some really long strips. So I'm going to see what this looks like. So I'm going to cut to, and I probably should put a ruler. Where's my ruler? Hold please. I'm going to grab this ruler. Is it behind me? No. Okay. Here we go. Told y'all, real time. Just do what you can with what you got. Mistakes and all. Alright, so I'm going to set this ruler to about here. This is going to give me my gauge of where to stop. So, let me see. Trying to see. Okay, there we go. So, we're going to cut some strips going straight up, and I'm just going to stop at this spot, okay? And once you cut a few of them, you don't have to keep the ruler in the space. Excuse me. So you can let that go. So once you get a couple of them going and you feel comfortable, then you can just go ahead and let it go. So I'm going to keep doing this, and actually I might do this just a little bit higher. I think, yeah, there we go. That's better. So do this higher. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the rest of these, and then we'll come back. All right, now that we've cut our strips, now a couple of different things can happen from this point. First off, what we have are our two pieces on the end. I'm going to leave these out to the side because for the design that I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and knot these. But depending on what you want to do with your shirt from here, you can take this end, and this is just a part where it was folded on the side of the shirt and it didn't have a excuse me, a thing. You can cut this piece, open it up, and you can cut this in half so that you can tie this in a knot if you like, or if you can leave it off if you want. You can actually even snip it off. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna cut these off and just cut it. Bam, there we go. I like that idea. Easy peasy. There we go. So that part's gonna be cut off. Now, this is what your shirt looks like so far. Okay, so you have this and it's going long. Now, you can stop right here and just cut the sleeves off and the collar if you want and leave it at that. You can also make this more dramatic by pulling on each one of these to make them even longer. And I'll pull a few of these just so you can see the difference. So you pull a couple of these. So, and I'll lay it this way. Let's see. Y'all, we working this camera thing out. Now, this is still new. Don't judge me. There we go. Okay, so you can see the difference where how I pulled them and how longer. They made them a little bit longer, but also thinned them out. And then you've got your shorter ones, fatter ones, whatever. So I like the pulled look better, so I'm going to go ahead and pull all of these. And like I said, you can keep yours fat if you want. You can also make them shorter if you want. Totally up to you. This is your shirt, your idea. I'm just showing you a few ways, a few things that you can do to your shirts to give them a little bit extra style. And once we pull on these, you can choose to leave all of them the way they are, and that's it. What I'd like to try to do, I'm going to go ahead and knot all of these as well. So we'll have a cute little knotted shirt. I'm going to keep going with pulling on all of these, so we'll see, have the difference. See that? You can see that really good. All right, so we'll be back in a sec. So now that we have all of our pieces pulled, what I want to do is go ahead and knot these. Now, you could either tie two of them together in a knot, and I'll show you what that looks like. So you can just do this. And you want to do a double knot when you do it so that the knot stays. And it looks like that. And then you can just keep doing it all the way around at the end of the shirt. Now, I'm going to take this one out because actually what I want to do for this particular design, I want to knot each one of these. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I want each one of these to have a knot. So all I'll do is take a single strand, wrap it around my finger, pull it through. And with this, you only have to do this part one time. And I want to get it as close to the base as I possibly could. There you go. And you just pull it really tight, and that's it. I think this is going to look super cute, so I want to go ahead and do that. Like I said, that's going to take a little bit of time, and I'm not going to, I probably won't even do this, the time-lapse video for this for you to see it, but I'm going to go ahead and knot these, and I'll be right back. All right, and now I'm down to the last two to knot, so we're going to do these. One and last one, and then we're going to go ahead and cut the sleeves and the collar, and we'll be done. So this one, like I said, it took a little bit longer for me only because I chose to individually knot this, because I thought it would be a cute little spin. I think that's cute. I think it might look cuter on somebody than than laying on here. But nonetheless, we're going to keep it moving, okay? So now we're going to take... Oh, let me do this so it's better. There we go. I'm going to cut the sleeves off. Grab my scissors again. And I'm going to go ahead and cut these the top layer and then the bottom layer so I don't mess it up. And I'm just going to cut. I made a little bit of hole so I could fit this in here. And there we go. I'm going to cut along this line to make sure we cut the stitching out as well. And then you just do this on the bottom. Part's kind of awkward. Bam. There we go. So do this, cut that part off. We'll go ahead, do the same thing on the other side, just flip it over so it's easier to access it. A little bit of a snip underneath the armhole piece just so I can separate the layers, and you cut. No more sleeve, and same thing with this other layer. No more sleeve, and you want to cut as close to stitching as possible, but if the lines aren't straight, it is totally okay. So now we're sleeveless. This is getting cuter. And now we'll go ahead and cut this. Now usually I would cut the back part, both layers separately. This time for this design, I'm gonna go ahead and cut both of them at the same time, which is gonna give this a cute little dip. All right, I should have cut this in my size so I could wear it. That's all right. I have to give this one to one of my friends for them to rock. Bam! And there we go. And it's a cute little shirt. I'll take a picture of it. So it's this. Right now it kind of reminds me of a jellyfish, just a little bit. But to make this even more dramatic, we'll go ahead and stretch these armholes a bit. And so you could wear like a cute, like maybe a tube-top bra, something colorful underneath. Maybe a red one or a white one. That could, either one of those will go with this, or blue for that matter. Or if you want to be a little more conservative, you could do black. Any of the colors will do. But that is it. So I'll hang it up, take a few cute pictures, and that will be all. And that's it. Now you have a new t-shirt. I'm going to go ahead and take a few pictures of this cute top. And I'll probably put it on a hanger, but maybe I can see if I can get a friend or two to try this on. But I think it's adorable, and I may even make another one that I could fit for myself. So if you have any of your old t-shirts that you don't want to get rid of just yet, you love the design that's on them, but maybe it's a little worn, or you've had it for a few seasons and you want to give it a little bit of a spice, feel free to cut it on up. And if you try this, comment below, let me know how you like it. If you've taken any pictures of it, feel free to tag me. If you guys are on Instagram, my Instagram is at Miss Tasha LaRae, MSTASHALARAE, and I'll put that down in the comments below. But if you like this video and you want to see more cool stuff like this, I'll do anything from craft stuff to singing, or talking about my travels as I travel around the world, any of that stuff, and also a lot of positive, just positive messages, or yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm like a big ball of optimism, so I like to share that with the rest of the world. But if you're interested in any of that, feel free to subscribe to my page. Feel free to leave me a comment in the message box below, and we will be back for another video soon. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.